Okay. Hi everyone, I'm Alice Young.
And I'm Shreya.
And our project is an Android-based automated apparatus for a fixed one-wheel pulley system. So in simpler terms, it's an elevator that you can control with your phone. So our inspiration to design this system came from a study that found that falling is one of the leading causes of accidental deaths in the United States. And it actually causes more deaths than fire, aggression, and drowning combined. And we really wanted to address this issue because it doesn't just affect the elderly or the disabled, it affects everyone. And so we decided to design a system that would elevate an object from the ground to a more accessible height so people wouldn't have to bend down, possibly lose their balance, and then fall over.
So to accomplish this, we decided to create a fixed one-wheel pulley system, which consists of a sheave, a groove, wheel, and rope. When you wrap the rope around the sheave, it rests inside the groove and it will lift whatever it's attached to when the sheave starts turning. To do this, we use two 360-degree servos, and we use them as sheaves. We wrap the rope around the wheel and we attach the other end of the rope to the platform, which will carry the desired object. When the wheel turns clockwise, it will lift the platform, and when it turns counterclockwise, it will lower the platform to its original position. We also designed an Android application connected to the Arduino. So when you press the buttons lift, stop, and lower, the servos will turn accordingly. So when you open the application, you have the option to lift. When lift is pressed, the servos will turn clockwise and lift the platform to the top. They will then stop once you press stop. Your other options are lower and stop turning. When lower is pressed, the servos will turn counterclockwise and lower the platform to its original position. They will then stop turning and the system is over.
So these are two screenshots of our code. The first one on the left is for our app inventor, and the two blocks on the top are for our Bluetooth, and those three on the bottom are for our buttons. So when lift is clicked, it sends the message lift to the Arduino, and this is the code for the Arduino. So once lift is clicked, the servos attach, and will start turning at the angles we designated it to. And this is our demo. So first I get the object onto the platform, and the blinking light means that the Bluetooth isn't connected, so I click Connect Bluetooth, I choose a network, and then as you can see, the light stops blinking, which means it's ready to be used. I click Lift, and the servos start turning, and then stopping will allow me to pick up the object. And then if I click Lower, the platform will reset back to its original position.
This device can be applied to the consumer industry. For the younger to middle-aged able-bodied population, this is more of a convenience and comfort factor, so they can live easier lifestyles and they don't have to bother with picking something up that they drop. On the other hand, this apparatus provides safety for the elderly and the disabled, and those who physically cannot bend down to pick something up because they risk the chance of falling over. Whenever they want to retrieve something from the ground, they simply have to crank the system over to the object, take out their phone, press a few buttons, and they have their object without injuring themselves.
So to improve our system in the future, we're going to first make it more durable and versatile. And by doing this, we'll first modify the platform so that it's stronger and can support heavier objects. We'll also make the surface of the platform have more friction, so once the object gets onto the platform, it'll be less likely to slip off. Second, we'll implement motion sensors. And with these motion sensors, the Arduino will be able to detect exactly when the platform reaches the top. And this will free the user from having to press the button stop on their phones. And finally, we want to make the system entirely Android controlled. Because currently, if a user wants to elevate an object, they have to get up out of their seats, walk to the system, and push it against the wall to get the object on. But with this improvement, users will be able to be in a chair across the room, and all they would have to do is open up the app on their phones and be able to control it without even having to get up.
And with this, we will ultimately achieve our goal of creating a user-friendly and efficient device.
Thank you.
So the first award is for continuing their presentation when the lights go out. The second one, I should have explained earlier, one of the other firsts that we had this time was the first group to get stuck in the elevator. So this award is not the best elevator in the CSE building, but not the worst elevator.